Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, you got that right, Boog. This lineup has been a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. Eager to see if that carries over to this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab here, Mackenzie Gore. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's a ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Two. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Greenberg. Here's a big power threat, Hank Greenberg. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. This is Rangers baseball on the show, Texas. Back in Arlington and taking the ball for Detroit, Jack Flaherty. Chris, how about a scouting report?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Rafael Palmeiro stepping in for the Rangers.
The first baseman, number 25.
The Tigers looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. His 19th home run of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Nate Walker.
Ball 2.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Brandon Nimmo.
Yeah, and for some reason, he's really struggled this year with runners in scoring position, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 in those at-bats, and your team needs you to come through if they're going to be able to raise that average in terms of runs per game. And when that's the case, it really gets in your head a little bit, and you start wanting to avoid pressure situations. If you're doing that, your career is going to go downhill. He's got to find a way to treat it like any other at-bat, but that's obviously easier said than done.
There's a line drive to left field. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw, but he's in there easily.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
One out, runner at second. Pudge Rodriguez now at the plate. Man at second. Right side, hard hit. Greenberg takes it to the bag, and there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Adrian.
Next up for Texas, Adrian Beltre. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
2 outs and a runner at third here in the 2nd game of the series. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back at Globe Life Field, 2nd inning set to go. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Fouled off. He was late. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here is Gleyber Torres. On the ground, Beltre. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back in Arlington,
Leading off
bottom of
for
the
the
second.
Rangers,
Brandon
the right
Nimmo
fielder,
stepping in for the
Brandon
Rangers.
Nimmo.
1-1 now. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Baseman.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Michael Young will hit next. Late that time, and it's strike two. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Carter.
So now with one away and a man at second, Evan Carter getting ready to hit.
Nope, that's down.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Man at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. And that is out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through it for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We plate 2 full. It's the Rangers 1 and the Tigers nothing. On to the third inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. The 1-1. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 28.
So here's Baez now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now, Boone, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Al Kaline, the next to hit.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Keith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next to hit, Alan Trammell. And a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
As we go to the last of the third. Well, as we noted at the top of the show, we've seen this offense explode early in games during this stretch. Not so much today, Singy.
Yeah, this one's been much more of a slow burn, but pitchers beware, it's still early.
And it is 2-1. Way
That's a ball.
inside, gets out of the way. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Nate.
Now, Nate Walker. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Walker working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Next offering is down low.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
2-1 now. In the air, right field. Kaline should have this one. He's got it.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Paul.
1 out man at first. Paul Lee stepping in for the Rangers. That one ripped but foul. In the dirt, blocked. Now quick throw to first.
He's safe.
Romero back in on a dive. Man at first, 1 away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. Here's a 1-1. And there's a strike. Runner on to go. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Palmeiro off of first with 2 away. This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
At the plate, Adrian Beltre. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
No, that one was headed for the gap, but a nice leaping catch. He goes up, perfect timing, and that will end the inning.
Back at Globe Life Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Hank Greenberg up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within?
This one swung on and hit well. Way back
No,
there.
that's foul.
And that's a foul ball. Two now. And a good
No,
eye
that's
there.
down.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
So now 3-2. That one drilled left field. Back there. And gone! So he goes yard to left. His 24th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. Falling behind 2-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And it's in up.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Struck him out swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
On the ground to third. On to first. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 2 down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next is the Tigers.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. Got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs.
No, inside.
Next
That's ball
offering is
3.
downstairs.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Torres off of first with 2 away. Ripped on the ground to second. Young with the throw to first. And that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Rangers baseball on the show Texas. Back in Arlington. Glad you're with us. Well, Singy, this offense has been lighting up the scoreboard of late, but today, pretty mediocre.
Yeah, not quite the barrage we're used to, but it's still early. Need to make some adjustments at the plate and take it from there.
Just
outside.
missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line.
No, that's a
and
foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Going. Gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Michael Young.
Ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. That puts the corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Well, breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jack Flaherty done for the day, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Scott
Detroit,
Efros
number
will take
68.
over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Evan Carter now at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Stays alive. And a 1-2. And that one got a piece of it.
Got it.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch. First and second, no outs. Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit. The 2-1. In the air out to center. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 25.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Rafael Palmeiro, the next to hit. Two on, one out. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Nate.
So next to hit for Texas, Nate Walker. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back in Arlington, all set for the start of the inning. Colton Keith up now for the Tigers. Ball to strike. That one fouled off. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next to the Tigers, the center fielder.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. The batter now, Javier Baez. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Tyler Alexander, the left-hander, up and throwing. Brazier also throwing. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
The right fielder, number 6, Al.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Al Kaline. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
That's ball 2.
On the ground to the
that's
left.
foul.
And foul ball. Just
That's
misses.
ball 3.
Full count now. Alan Trammell up next for the Tigers. And a payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a foul ball. Three-two on the way. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo under this one. And that's the third out. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Rangers DH, Paul Lee. The 1-1. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage. You're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Pudge Rodriguez stepping in for the Rangers. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one fouled hard the other way. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Adrian.
One out man at first. Now here is Adrian Beltre. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Nope, inside.
There's
Ball
a
2.
ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball up the middle. Torres over to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Scott Efros won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Justin Verlander
Number
on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Here's a 1-1. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. One left for Texas as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back at Globe Life Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
So
Rangers,
out of the bullpen for the
number
Rangers,
13,
Tyler Alexander.
Tyler
He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers.
Alan Trammell.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Right there for a strike. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Chris Martin preparing to come on if needed. Junis also getting ready. This to third. Zips it across. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 5, Hank Greenberg.
Now it's going to be Hank Greenberg. Check swing went around, and it's 1-2. Just missed. That's off the mark,
the plate.
and it's 3-2. That's to third. Slings it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Tigers, the designated hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
Here comes Torque to the plate. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th.
That's outside.
That's a ball went
inside.
with the sweeper. Carpenter waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. And ball 4 there, tying run is on
Up
base.
next to the Tigers.
Man, that's
the
a tough
left
one to
fielder,
take on the full count,
Gary
but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Tyler Alexander out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
So they
Rangers,
turn things over to the righty, Ryan Brazier.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now the left fielder, Terry Carpenter. And a 1-1. Fastball is outside.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
That one's in there, and it's 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's the 2-2. In the air to left center. Carter on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One left for Detroit, and they trail it here 2-1. Bottom half of
Leading
inning
off
number
for the
6
Rangers,
from
the second
Globe
baseman,
Life Field in
Michael.
Arlington, Texas.
Young.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Activity in the bullpen. Brant Herter getting loose out there. And the 2-2. That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Well executed pitch on the
Up
outside
next
part
for
of the plate.
Rangers, the center fielder, number 32, Evan.
And now
Carter.
Evan Carter. Foul ball there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the left
Next
fielder,
up for Texas, Wyatt Langford.
Langford.
That one
Ball
off
3.
the mark. 3 balls and a strike. Rafael Palmeiro would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Swings through that one. The other way, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw, and he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second, 2 down. Rafael Palmeiro stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball 2.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's some real power at the plate. Nate Walker. The count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. That's outside. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 7th inning coming up. This is Rangers baseball on the show, Texas.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Rangers,
We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new
31,
pitcher on the mound, Chris
Chris
Martin.
And he's done a
Martin.
great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Dingler having a lot more success on the road this season. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Inside, ball 2.
This one in the air, center field. Carter settles under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Colt Keith. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2.
Ball down.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back in Arlington. Well, Siggy, we showed up expecting fireworks from this offense. We haven't seen the explosion, but they've scored enough to hold the lead.
Yeah, Boog, and that's all that matters. It's been like getting a cloudy day on the 4th of July. It's terrible. Doing just enough. Get the win, and it's mission accomplished.
The 1-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Baez under it. And there's one down. Late game chance slips by. Streak on the line, but still no homer today.
The catcher,
next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Adrian.
2 down, base is empty. Adrian Beltre will hit next.
That's ball 2.
Not close with that one. 3-1. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 1-1.
Nope.
Misses
Ball, that's
again,
outside.
5 in a row. Michael Young waiting to hit for the Rangers. Beltre, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's through there for a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. That was pretty nasty. Rangers leave 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to begin the 8th. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. Ball to strike. Out towards right center field. Carter settles under this one. 1 down.
Up next to the Tigers, the right fielder, number 6. Al.
Back to the top of the order now. Al Kaline now at the plate. (3-1) is on the way. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chris Martin done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Taking
Rangers,
over on the mound for the Rangers, Jacob Junis.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Now it's the shortstop, Alan Trammell. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Got him. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Detroit,
now, new pitcher on the
number
mound as we
12,
roll into the bottom of the 8th, Casey Mize.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Michael Young getting ready to hit.
the second baseman,
Mize, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Here's a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Baez gets under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32.
And now it's going to be Evan Carter. Swings through that one for strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brant Herter, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Holton getting cranked up as well. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Rangers.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Way out front for strike 2. Carter stands at first with 1 out. Quick toss to first. Carter dives back in safely. 2-2 now. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit, Rafael Palmeiro. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Nate.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Nate Walker stepping in for the Rangers.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Late on that fastball.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2 on, 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to second, and he gets him. Nicely done. Rangers leave a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. Back in Arlington, we go to the ninth. Hank Greenberg up now for the Tigers.
That's in. Ball 2.
And the slider just misses. Rips one to right. Nimmo takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Ball.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled, slinging it to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Nimmo moving under this one. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark. The red, white, and blue everywhere. And when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.